feel like it's been ages since I actually talked to a camera about things. I don't know, but anyway, I thought I'd just come in and tell you guys about what I've been reading and enjoying recently. While I've been at home, I finished a couple books. I finished The Unicorn by Iris Murdoch. I read that in a couple nights, and that was really, it wasn't the greatest book I've ever read, but it was kind of nice just to read something which is completely like fiction, kind of lose myself in a story again. And Murdoch books are always really great for that because she's so amazing at constructing setting and characters, so it really feels like you're actually there. And it was still a great book. I probably wouldn't recommend it with my whole heart, but it was okay. And I really want to read The Bell because I think that one's like supposed to be really good, and I really liked most of her other fiction books that I've read. I'm tantalizingly close to finishing Gramsci's prison notebooks, the first volume of them, which are notebooks 1 and 2. It doesn't look like I'm close, but I promise I am. Like, half of it is basically just notes to the text, so I have to have 2 bookmarks. So one of them is for where I actually am in the text, and then I also follow along and I basically read every note as well, so that's where I am in the notes. So actually, yeah, I think I've got about half of the second notebook left maybe. It has been kind of slow because I feel like I have to be in a particular mood to read it because it does get quite dense at times, and also there's so much supplementary information that it feels like really scattered, which is obviously, like, they were literally just notebooks that he was writing in. They were literally prison notebooks, like they were never intended to be published. So yeah, it's really, really interesting and I really enjoyed it so far. I've still got 2 volumes after this, and I hope they are the complete set because I think I actually did see somewhere that this Columbia University Press edition is not the complete set of his writings. I might also get an abridged copy, like the selections from his works, because that will include some stuff from The Southern Question, which I want to read too. And I think Italy is a really interesting state, and it's so much more complicated politically than I thought. I didn't really know a lot about Italy, but reading this book has been really, really interesting to me, particularly when he writes about the national question and the relationship between the north and the south of Italy. He also just started this last night. This is Sheila Robotham, Hidden from History, and it's essentially this kind of Marxist feminist book which revolves around, it's like just history in chronological order, and it kind of talks about how class-based oppression intersects with the patriarchy. So it all kind of revolves around different changes of means of production. Industrial Revolution, almost pre-industrial revolution, all the way through to, I guess, modern day, even though I'm only a couple of chapters in. The chapters are very brief and also quite dense. You can see the font size is actually tiny, like that is really small. So she packs a lot in there, but it is great, very interesting read. I think I'm going to finish this probably today or tomorrow because it's only 170 pages or so, and I've been enjoying it. And then my next fiction read after I finish that Robotham book is Clarice Lispector's Imitation of the Rose. I picked this up in Daunt Books just before I left, and this is such a cute copy. I need to start buying cloth-bound classics again because I kind of stopped for a while, or I only really buy them sporadically now, but I think this is really pretty, and I'm excited to read another Clarice Lispector book. I think I've read 3 now. I've read Near to the Heart, The Hour of the Star, and The Passion According to G.H. So this will be my 4th Clarice Lispector novel. So yeah, I've kind of had varying feelings about all of them. I think that Near to the Wild Heart was the one that I really enjoyed the most, or maybe it was Hour of the Star. No, yeah, it was Hour of the Star was the one that I enjoyed the most, because Near to the Wild Heart was her first novel. I'm pretty sure I read like her first novel and then her last novel. So I'm kind of interested to fill in the gaps and see how that goes. I've also been journaling a lot just because I've been going through so much like in my personal life. Yeah, that's where I'm at with my reading and everything at the moment. It's a really nice day today. I'm just about to head out to the bookstore to study a little bit more, and hopefully I'll also finish the prison notebooks, the first volume. I'm gonna wear this Bitters perfume today. I've only worn it a couple times since I got it because I got it just before I went off to uni, but I'm just gonna try it. I added a collar under my shirt and now I literally feel like I've just come from sixth form, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that. I've had a really nice week at home and then I have to go back to uni tomorrow. I have to like finalise what I'm gonna take with me, and it's just kind of sad because I really enjoy being at home. I really like where I live. I feel like I didn't go on enough walks this week and I'm gonna miss having a kitchen. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm leaving forever, because I'll probably be back like next week or the week after. I'm just gonna do a little bit more work, I think, because I didn't actually do a lot today. Most of it I was just like mooching around and reading. I was trying to finish Gramsci's prison notebook, volume 1 of his notebooks, so I didn't actually get to do what I was supposed to. So I'm going to do a little bit of that before dinner, then have dinner, then probably work a little bit more and go back tomorrow morning.